Kush and Chemtrails, the world's most dangerous podcast.
Well, you brought up time in the linear construct that we've developed. Mm-hmm. So we had an interesting conversation earlier too. So you were talking how we created time so that it keeps track of everything. Something for us, a tool, right? Mm-hmm. So with regards to reincarnation, whether it's true or not, I don't know. But let's say it is. Then if there is no time, then the souls that are reincarnating actually exist at the same time. Whoever you were in the past is existing right now at the same time as you right now. It has to, because there is no time.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So that's what we were discussing today. So then imagine if there was people, right, who knew this and were able to track down other individuals throughout the course of time, right? Like, okay, I know Ronnie is a pharaoh in a past life, or Ronnie is whatever, right, in this past life. So let me gravitate towards him or whatever, or maybe even in some cases take that person out, right?
Wow, yeah.
In fear of kind of like a Terminator. What is it? John Connor? Mm-hmm. Finding John Connor type shit, right? But throughout the course of time.
What do you think? Are we crazy?
I mean, honestly, man, I can't think that far right now like that. I'm just trying to get through the day.
I love you, Ronnie.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the next cereal I'm gonna buy my kids and shit?
Oh,
I love you, Ronnie.
Damn, that was funny.
Like,
I was like, yo, honestly, man, I ain't got time for all that shit, man.
I was like,
he's like, Emmett thinks of that shit when he's picking up dog shit all day, bro. I ain't got time for all that. This fool got too much time on his hands,
but
bro.
That's something like shit for you young niggas. Y'all better listen to this shit. Like, I'm probably just have to buy me a laser or something. One of them laser guns and just hold the fort.
Hold down the fort.
Just give me the latest shit. And I'll stay home with and hold it down for the kids, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna be no soldier, like, unless you fucking with something around the crib. But wow, that's yeah, man. The John Connor,
the old John Connor, Sarah Connor.
See, because I threw this at Emmett when he told me about this whole thing. I was like, now that explains why some people get head trauma and then wake up speaking a different language.
Yeah.
It'd be from a country they never been to. They never was fluent in that language. And now all of a sudden they could speak this language. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, maybe they tapped into some shit from a different life. A different timeline. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. It be glitches in the Matrix like that shit sometimes. Or maybe it's not a glitch. Maybe it's because, like we said, everything is happening simultaneously. And sometimes, since it's not linear like we think of it, because I even do this like it's linear, but it's not, so
yeah,
it's beyond our, that's that super conscious shit, bro. I'm a shout out this book that I've been reading because it's really good. It's called Maximum Achievement. I don't even know the author, but I'm sure if you look it up you can find it. Might be Tracy or something, but anyways, he brings up the super conscious, bro, and that's what I thought about too when you talked about having access to different lifetimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we have talked about it in some ways before. We talked about it like DNA. Like your DNA communicates to you.
Right.
You know what I mean? From previous.
Right.
We would always kind of make it more to do with your lineage, though. You know, like your ancestors are talking to you through
And
your
look
DNA.
at what you just said, the word lineage. Linear.
Boom. It's fucking up our concept of it, you know? Because
the
it's much
concept
bigger
of
than
lineage. Just teaching us that,
right,
is putting us into that construct of linear.
Linear, yeah.
Well, there is no lineage. You have no lineage.
Right. That's why people don't understand.
You are.
That's why those DNA testings are very vague. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it only tells you one little strand of a possibility of your line. Your line is really like a tree.
Yeah.
It got so many.
No, they're about
branches.
to set you up for a crime with that shit.
Oh, you
that
know they
23andMe, you might as well chalk it up. Get yourself a lawyer, Jack.
Bro, they doing all
That's
kinds
a
of
rap,
shit.
bro.
Real shit.
You know what I mean?
Like, no, that wasn't me. My name Linear Richie.
Linear Richie, fool.
This guy's good, man.
Linear Richie, fool.
Shit. That wasn't me.
Dancing on the ceiling with Linear Richie. It wasn't linear,
Oh
dude.
my god.
Damn. Hey, bro, you want to hear something crazy about linear Richie? No, seriously. So check this out.
Yeah.
Years ago, bro, I was at Dr. LaBelle's office in Santa Monica, bro. This is like 1999. I'm like 22 years old. And I'm sitting there, and I've always been a fan of like old school, like doo-wop and fucking R&B and all that shit. I love old school oldies, right? So I'm sitting in there, bro, and I'm looking at this dude, man, and I'm like, man, this motherfucker looks just like Lionel Richie, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not really thinking nothing about it. But I look at the dude, and I'm like, hey, bro, anyone ever told you look just like Lionel Richie? That motherfucker had shades on like Ron. He took them off, was like, extended his hand. He was like, nice to meet you, Lionel Richie. I was like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Oh, shit.
It was Lionel Richie, bro. Linear Richie was at Dr. LaBelle's office, bro.
Not surprised at all. In Santa Monica.
That shit was funny, G. Yeah.
Richie.
Fucking shout out Linear, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Kush and Chemtrails, the world's most dangerous podcast.